Hello Aries, welcome to my channel. I'm Rebecca Gabriel. We're going to be doing your monthly reading for July, Aries. So let's take a look what's going on in your world. I hope you are keeping well. I'm going to pull a few cards from the Energy Oracle deck just to get a feel for where your energy is, what's going on for you, and then we'll get into a little bit of tarot. If you are new to my channel, I invite you to subscribe, and certainly if this is resonating for you, please hit that like button or leave me a comment. Would love to know if it's hitting the mark for you. All right, Aries, what do we have here? I really feel straight up there's a beautiful sense of support, loving support around you at the moment. We've got the angel of love here, and I'm sensing that this is love that you need to feel and know is surrounding you right now. So perhaps that is something that you need, that reassurance throughout the month of July. And I'm getting the sense it's feeling like things are turning the tide, and that reassurance that you need to know that things will be okay is being given to you. The next card is all about your seventh chakra. And this is coming through, the message is coming through from Archangel Uriel. And this is about trust. Trust in the process of things changing and evolving for you. Trust in yourself. Trust in all of the change and the transformation that is happening around you. So the angel of love and the seventh chakra here is the encouragement, the non-judgmental compassion, the reassurance you're being held at this time. Because we know that there's been moments for you during some transition where you've been feeling quite anxious. There have been sleepless nights and worries, and you know, we're human. Our mind can go down a rabbit hole, especially when there's things that we're trying to process and resolve and heal and make sense of. So I love that the angels are turning up to reassure you that you are being held in the space to allow for that healing to take place for you. Let's pull a few more cards here from the Quantum Oracle deck for you. Yes, I can see that it has been quite challenging. But again, I'm getting the reassurance from your angels and spirit guides that you are being protected here. So we've got, deep in these dark thoughts here, deep in that labyrinth of your mind that's been trying to sort things out, working through past situations, making sense of what is, asking yourself, which direction do I take? Yes, it's been a time that's felt quite confusing, but what I'm sensing is that Spirit really wants you to hold on and hang in there. You've got angels all around you right now. We've got the angels of four directions here. So supported, protected, comforted, nourished from all sides, all angles. They really, truly want you to know this. In the meantime, be patient with the process, even if you feel that you can't see change. Sometimes we get stuck in the same old, but believe me, when you focus on your ultimate goal, that's following the path where the light is. So even if at times it feels like nothing is changing, I feel like your angels are saying, keep going, keep moving towards that light that is helping you to see the final outcome of what it is that you want to achieve. More peace, it could be, a better lifestyle, the ability to be your true self without any sense of entrapment. And as you do that, the promise is that things are getting better. So in this card here, we see no restrictions, just a clear path of things just getting better and better. So focus on the end of this pathway is this beautiful mansion that represents everything that you need. It has got hundreds of rooms, and the pathway to this mansion is representing your dreams, that place of fulfillment, that place of peace. So keep going. That's the encouragement for you. I'd like to pull a card from the Healing Mandala Oracle deck for you today, Aries. For the month of July, thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. What is the theme? What do they need to focus on for the month of July? Okay, and we have for Aries, it's all about self-respect. So self-respect here is honoring you. It's knowing how to prioritize what it is that you need mentally, emotionally, physically. When you have respect for your healthy boundaries, then others will know how to respect you. But this is really about you. This is really about creating that balance for your life and knowing that you have to be you in your own unique way. So that means following your own intuition, following your own guidance, and trusting that you know what is good for you. When we have self-respect, we lead ourselves well, which means we're asking ourselves the right questions, the questions that will help us to see, is this choice going to empower me or disempower me? Is it going to help me to be the truth of who I am, my true essence, in the way that I need to be? That is self-respect. That is self-honoring. It also means that you have respect for your body, nutrition, rest, rejuvenation, respect for your mind. Take time out when you need to take time out, no explanation needed. And to be kind in the way you talk to yourself. Self-respect is also acknowledging it's okay to have emotions. Respect those emotions. They're pointing to something that's indicating what you need to pay attention to. All right, my friends, let's pull some cards from the Gilded Tarot deck for you. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. The way forward in July for Aries. Well, you'll be pleased to know that the way forward, when you stay committed to your personal journey, is a greater sense of fulfillment. The Ace of Cups is sort of like a new beginning and a new lease on life. I really feel that this is spirit and divinely inspired. This is feeling renewed. Your energy is being renewed. And it's come following a period of being the hermit. So going within to self-reflect, to heal, to get the guidance and the insights that you need. And it's come from a lot of work. But this time, this card here, the Eight of Pentacles, which was reversed, I'm going to say that you've perhaps been overworking, and now it's time to restore a little bit of balance, to really ask yourself, do I need to do this work? What kind of work do you need to do, if at all? So it's really knowing that you're discerning a little bit more smartly as to where to put your energy. And the following card, which normally the Three of Swords is indicating a lot of grief and loss, which perhaps you have been going through this, but it was reversed, which indicates to me a time of healing. And that's why the Ace of Cups has shown up. I do feel that you're going through the process, but Spirit wants you to know you're on that route and that pathway of healing. Your angels and spirit guides are so there to support you right now. And this is something you need to know and to remember throughout the month of July. But give it time. This is not about rushing to achieve or get to the finish line for anything. You're still in this process of needing to respect your time, your energy, your space and environment. What else for Aries, please? Okay. There is an opportunity being offered to you at the moment, and you are tempted to try. Now, the opportunity may be an offer of love, something that's going to somebody reaching out to you to express how they feel. And this is the Knight of Cups. And you're in that space of considering. The Page of Cups is, do I, don't I? Do I accept this offer? I think you're feeling a little bit risk averse at the moment. So you're tempted to. What you need to do is to help yourself realize, where am I giving myself stories that is causing me to stay restricted? What am I believing to be true that perhaps I need to reassess? Because in the past this has held you captive, Aries. And this is a moment in time where you have an opportunity to bust a lot of the myths and the untruths that you've believed for yourself, and to set yourself free from those, because for a long, long time this has caused you to come to a place of emotional exhaustion and deprivation. But I see you switching this around now, whether it's a decision of your own or a combination of that and a catalyst. Everything's about to change. We have the Page, or is it the Knight? We have the Knight of Wands here. And this is about you recognizing it's time to step up and to be more self-directed and breaking free from things that had kept you, beliefs and ideas and rules that had kept you in a place that limited you and just caused you more pain. And perhaps you weren't conscious of that. But now the Knight of Wands is going, well, I'm breaking free from that, and I'm going to take some bold action to stand up for myself. It's not a defensive position, but rather a positive acclamation that you're important. So remember the self-respect card. I respect myself. I'm going to break free from those mental and emotional strongholds, which helps you to create. I'm going to say, I believe you create this Tower moment, which basically is your transformation. It's breaking free from perhaps even physical environment. Sometimes we need to change the physical landscape, Aries, in order to create that massive change, that breakthrough moment, to start fresh. And I feel that this is what you're ready for. And the angels are there to support you with this. So being very conscious of releasing and letting go, maintaining an optimistic view of the way forward. You're being encouraged to keep going, to release yourself from the things that you have typically told yourself in the past and has kind of limited you or kept you stuck, let's just say. And it is time to break free from the ideas and the ways that you thought you should stick to. But sometimes we just need to be flexible in our thinking, that perhaps what you want to achieve can be done in a different way, whilst you still remain unique to you. So I'm pulling a card from the Wisdom of Oracle deck, Treasure Island. When you understand how to be on this pathway and be in the flow, you are moving to a far better place. Life is definitely improving for you. It's requiring you to go with the flow, definitely to value your well-being and your future. It's about doing what's needed to keep you in a good space whilst setting you free from things that have restricted you. Everything's about to improve. And you have a deep knowing, my friends. You have a deep knowing that this is an important transformational time that you're going through. So trust in your inner intuition, your inner guidance. trust that feeling and that knowing, even if you don't have everything lined up for yourself in terms of the details. Let go of the need to have everything certain and trust in the flow and the guidance that is coming to you intuitively. All right. A very important reading for you. 7 of Michael. There's a better course of action for you. So the pathway that you were on, the belief system, all of that, you're recognizing there's a better way to move forward. Sometimes we need to collaborate with others or heed the guidance of people that we hadn't yet listened to. Certainly, Archangel Michael is there to try and show you the way. There is a better way. So here we go. So you're evaluating something at the moment. It's like you're at this crossroads. Which pathway do I go down? Which choice do I make? Now, if one choice seems that it doesn't match your values and is not necessarily leading you to your desired outcome, then just know that Archangel Michael is guiding you to say, be open-minded to consider an alternative way to achieve your goals and your dreams. This card is saying, there is a better way to do this. Interesting. So sometimes we can be tempted to do something that we know, that we're familiar with. And it does take courage to take a new path and to do something different to what you normally would do. But you're being encouraged to consider that. You needn't go through your current challenges alone. And this reading certainly is acknowledging you've had a little bit of a rocky time. But help is nearby. Okay? As I said before, your angels and spirit guides, which often comes in the form of people who are ready and available to assist you. It's also about you recognizing it's time to flip the switch on your thinking, to reframe your world and realize what you're experiencing right now is giving you an opportunity to improve things and to do it perhaps in a different way. So it may mean you take a different pathway, go through a different door. So be careful of your thoughts, because we create our future with our thoughts. And it's important that we have the right kinds of thoughts that are going to empower us. So an interesting time for you in the month of July, Aries. If you feel that you need additional assistance and coaching, please reach out to me and you can book some time in with me to assist you through this month. All right, a card or two from the Guardian Angel Tarot. Yes, 4 of Thought, I like this. This is about coming to a more peaceful state and giving yourself enough time to relax in your thoughts, to create a little bit of stillness. It helps to open you up to receive the guidance from the divine, from your angels, and also to hear your own inner voice. We've got to step away sometimes into nature so we can reduce the noise that's going around in our heads, because we can get a little bit in the over-analyzing phase. So stillness is super important. Time to take a break, maybe even a little bit of a holiday. Step away from what you normally have to think and do, and to stop problem solving for a little while so you can allow the answers to drop in. Yeah, there is no rush here. You're going through a period of change. Allow yourself, have a bit of compassion for yourself. Stop judging. No need to put your foot on the pedal here. You are really important. This time is important for you. 9 of Thought. As I say this, I kid you not. It says here, stop being so hard on yourself and turn your thoughts toward the positive. Okay? Too much overthinking, self-criticism, judgment. I should be like this. I should be like that. Know that heaven will provide the solution for you. Everything will come together. If you're having difficulty sleeping at night time, or you're feeling anxiety over a challenge, just release the problem to your angels. It is going to get all sorted. You do not need to solve everything on your own. And trust that you have enough intelligence to figure things out as you go, rather than thinking you need to have everything sorted out right at the beginning. Ace of Emotion, this is the same as the Ace of Cups, which we had earlier. Here's your Ace of Cups, and we have Ace of Emotion, which is the same. And this says the cherub is announcing that a wonderful new emotional experience is coming into your life. As I said, it really does feel like a renewal, a fresh start, something that finally gives you a sense of relief and emotional release as well. It could be that you meet someone that helps you to have that experience as well, or your current relationship goes through a little bit of a reawakening. So apply that to the context of your life at the moment. It's also possible that you're allowing your intuitive abilities to be reawakened, and that you're listening and trusting your intuition, which is a really good thing. The most important thing for the month of July, Aries, is that you remain open, you keep your heart open, you take care of your well-being, and you trust the process and you trust your intuition. I'm going to leave it at that for now, Aries, for the month of July. And I just would like to speak to those, particularly women in midlife. If you are feeling that you need assistance and support at the moment through the journey that you are currently on, please reach out to me. I do offer spiritual coaching for women, and I also have a program if that suits your needs. Ask me about that or go to my website, sageawakenings.com.au. In the meantime, my friends, do take care of yourself, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye now.